Welcome back to the pregame. Time now for our Corridor Drywall player profile. Tonight it is Dakota Kaalberg, our senior captain here for the Bears. And Dakota, head down to West Liberty last week. First game of the season, first game of senior season. You guys pick up the victory. Talk about how it felt down there Friday night.
It's definitely always good beating West Liberty. You know, just they're right across the interstate, and I know a lot of people from there, so it's just bragging rights.
Well, and we knew going in that this was going to be a game that defense was really going to be key because, offense takes a little while to get more comfortable out there, especially with some of the changes. Talk about how you saw the defense performing out there.
I thought we definitely did good on a lot of plays. There's just a couple plays where things didn't really work out. We broke down for just that one play, and it didn't result in points, but they still got a bunch of yards.
Well, coming in, I wasn't really expecting some of that pre-snap shifting that they were doing. Did you guys plan for that? Did that throw you guys off at all?
No, we didn't really know they were going to do that, but they only shifted into formations we knew, which made it really easy.
Okay, so you guys, was it like the first time you saw it, did you guys kind of look at each other, or was everybody just talking, saying, hey, this is what we do?
No, last year they did it like on a few plays. It wasn't like every play where they'd all stop, look, shift. So, we just knew how to line up to it, so it wasn't a big deal.
Well, defense scored the first points of the season. Jeff got the tip that Tanner picked off and ran in for the score. How big was that to really kind of get that confidence saying, okay, we've scored first in a game that's back and forth, and now we can have just a little bit of a cushion?
Oh, it was huge. Everybody was just like top of the world with those points because we knew we have the lead. We can afford to play fun.
Playing fun out there, and offensively, it looked like you guys were having fun, but you were also just kind of calm, relaxed, very methodical. It seemed like you weren't really forcing things. Was that kind of the game plan going in, was just kind of wear things out and grind it out?
Oh, yeah. We definitely condition better than anybody, so we can still perform at our best in the third and fourth quarter, so we don't have to push things early.
Well, and I know that you're a guy that sees time pretty much everywhere. You're out there for all three phases of the game. Special teams-wise, kind of a roller coaster. We had a couple of really good plays and a couple of not-so-good plays. How big is that? How important is that when you're out there saying, okay, we just pinned them deep, so now defense, we've got some room, versus, oh, crap, we had a bad punt, now we've got a short field behind us?
It's definitely nice for special teams to get the job done because when you're not on special teams and you're just on the sideline and you watch them return a kick, it's just so demoralizing knowing that you couldn't do anything about it and they still scored.
Well, you're one of the senior captains here on this squad. Talk a little bit about your leadership. What is it that you try to do to help this team succeed in all areas, both on the practice field, on the game field, but also maybe off the field in the classroom or just on a regular Saturday night?
Communication is definitely key, just so everybody knows this is what we expect and this isn't okay or this is okay and he's doing it right or he's not doing it right. It's definitely big on and off the field.
Okay. Well, like I said, you're a senior. It's hard to believe that you're coming up on Wapello, your first home game of the season. What are you expecting to see from the Indians here this evening?
They're definitely going to be good, better than last year. I know Ricky P. Forts, he's a good running back, and they have some good receivers too.
It's game planning for a lot of different things. Biggest question of the night. Bigger impact on your success, roughhousing from your dad or having the cool Uncle Steven?
This is a tough question.
Remember, I'm standing here, but he's going to watch it at some point.
Definitely the cool Uncle Steven.
Of course. That's all there is to it. So. Okay, so the important ones, actually. Anything else, other stuff that you do here? Other sports, other clubs, activities, extracurriculars to kind of pass the time?
Soccer is about the only other sport I do. I kind of tapered off baseball. It wasn't really my thing. But other than that, I like to go down to the weight room, lift. That's just about it.
There you go. Staying focused for that. Like I said, hard to believe that we're into senior season finally. Before you know it, we're going to be heading to May. You're going to be graduated, walking out the door for the last time. What's the future hold? Any ideas what next year might bring for you?
I'm hoping to go to business school in Iowa, the Tippy College of Business. It's close to home, and they got a good business.
All right, there you go. That's man with a plan. Matt Shenander likes it already. So, well, before that, we've got week 2 and then weeks 3 through 9 and hopefully beyond that as well. Yeah. So, Dakota, thanks very much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
That is tonight's Corridor Drywall player profile. We'll be back with more of the pregame right after this. You're listening to the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com.